Yeah, 95, 95 d'oro, George Weah.
George Weah che ritorna per la seconda volta sul nostro palcoscenico.
Winning the FIFA World Player of the Year in 1995 completed a remarkable journey for George Weah.
I was brought up in the ghetto, live in the ghetto. We are stereotyped, whether you are good or not. But, we get a lot of great people from the ghetto. I'm a great person, and I'm from the ghetto. It doesn't matter, this is where I live, because that was the opportunity given. When I was given the opportunity to leave the ghetto, I proved to be someone great.
This was the pitch in Claratown, Monrovia, where perhaps the greatest African player of all time played the football of his childhood. Weah was from a nearby community, but he learned his trade here and made a lasting impression.
George Weah came from Gibraltar. It's a slum community. Things very difficult. People are destitute, impoverished community.
George Weah is an inspiration to many of the young people in Claratown, Duo community, and across the country. He's a role model.
George, for me, the most complete footballer. He was endowed with mesmerizing skills, great pace. One newspaper before compared said he was the cheetah. Yes. He had everything a footballer needs.
Claratown, it meant a lot, and that was our starting point, the young survivor. It was kind of a little bit of hustling every day. We had to go there to struggle to survive, but we were doing good things, and our team was very great.
Okay.
Weah is still the only African to have won the FIFA World Player of the Year title. His rise to stardom took him to Cameroon, where he was spotted by his future mentor, Arsene Wenger, the man he grew to have great respect for.
This is the man. I remember it was. George, work hard, you're going to be a great player. And when I came to Europe, he was like a father to me.
Every time I goes on the field, I was playing for Arsene Wenger. I wanted him to know that what he have done for me, this is the way I could pay him. So I could break my knee, my face, my hand for him, just to win a game. He took care of me like a son, and I couldn't believe it. Because when racism was at the peak, Arsene taught me that a black man and a white man can live together.
I want you to keep this. This is for me, but I want you to keep it because he deserves this more than I do. Thanks, Mr. Coach, for everything.
In France, Weah won the league once and the cup 3 times. But it was with AC Milan where his career peaked.
I enjoy Italy, and playing with that team, one of the best teams in my life. With that group, you have to practice well, play well, you have to be consistent to make that team. And they all love me because sometimes, some part in the game, they all look up to me and call me Lion. Lion King, Lion. Give us on the African voodoo. And then I laugh, I said, no, I don't have African voodoo, but don't worry. God is there, we're going to win. We just joke around. It was a great team.
In 2000, Weah was loaned to Chelsea, another prestigious stop on his European tour. There he won the FA Cup. But there was one disappointment in an otherwise perfect career. He was an idol back home, but he was never able to lead Liberia to a World Cup. They came close to qualifying for 2002, but it wasn't to be.
I'm very religious, so it's not a regret for me. I would have loved to play in the World Cup. I think it was an opportunity for me if I would have gone on the world stage to wear the jerseys of my country in the World Cup.
So, after football, he tried to change life in war-torn Liberia, standing for president in 2005 and in 2014 becoming a member of the Senate as leader of the Congress for Democratic Change party.
During that time, my country was bleeding, and I thought that a lot of things need to be put in place, to bring about peace and stability in my country, try to join government. I'm happy to be called a footballer than a killer. Some people came, they brought guns, but I brought the message of sports, peace and unity, because football unified people. I've encountered a lot of great people, like Nelson Mandela, good leaders. I listen to them and I see how they do things, and I wanted to be that person, for my people.
From the muddy pitches of Claratown to the greatest stadia in Europe, and now back to Liberia. It's been an extraordinary journey for George Weah, but he's not finished yet.
I'm happy and I thank God for my life. I was successful in what I did. Everywhere I go, people recognize me with respect. Small or big or tall, I want to give you respect because I believe that football is a unifying game, and then we should keep that unity.
Let your justice shine there.